Today, kingdom expansion is turned off. So the only way for kingdoms to gain land is by conquering it. So how's it's gonna work is we have 4 kingdoms on each corner of this map. We got the blue kingdom, the red kingdom, the purple kingdom, and the green kingdom. And then we have a bunch of like small towns occupying the center. So basically it's gonna be a contest of who can take over the most towns in the center and get the most population and win the game. And then in order to make this work a little bit better, I did kind of beef up all the corner kingdoms. So you can see with Purple Kingdom, I gave them a bunch of extra traits. At least this first 100 people have all these extra traits. They regeneration, genius, blessed. Then they also have full iron sets, as well as a weapon. And then I also gave them a boost to tech. So if we go to the cultures, I gave them basically the highest tier housing, house tier 6 and housing 3. Then right off the bat, they can craft up to iron, they can craft every weapon type, and they can also make armor. So, you know, I'm hoping that's enough. I feel like it should be, but they are also going against like technically like 50 different empires. So we'll have to see. I'm just really hoping that none of these like towns end up being strong enough to like rival the big empires, but you know what? It'll be fine. We'll figure it out. All right, well, we can go and start. We'll go and spite all of the kingdoms on the edge, and we'll see how this goes. I'm just hoping... Oh, okay, purple already has an army. That's what I was gonna say, is I'm hoping that they get armies like pretty quick. I mean, they could probably take a town with those like 3 guys. These towns are like so weak. The towns do also have like some pretty good houses in them. Most of them are house tier 5 and 6. I did throw in a few like silly ones, like this one that's pretty much just like a campground. Okay, looks like red also is developing an army of 7. I'm happy to see their population is going up already up to 120. I mean, all of these towns in the center do have like really good housing. So they could technically get their population up pretty high. But I'm happy to see that it seems to be going pretty slow for them so far. I did also give them a bunch of terrible traits, but I feel like they should be able to have kids still. I mean, yeah, I mean, ugly, that's definitely a big hit on fertility. Stupid, yeah, it's what, -70 fertility. Yeah, I guess a lot of these are negative fertility, so I don't really know if they can have kids actually. I mean, some of these towns have gone up in population. So some of them are making it work, but to be fair, I mean, I don't think everyone got the traits, except for Realm of the Etchy Tough. They definitely did. Okay, blue ended up conquering some new land. They got Owi Novo over here with 4 population, and geez, they're up to 40 army already. That's really impressive. I think red or whoever's down here, green. They've also managed to take some land. They took this one over, Udran, and then they're trying to take this one over. I honestly don't know how they haven't. They could probably take this over with like 1 guy. What are you guys doing? All right, purple also took over their neighbor, Dutierk here. They got 40 army. Who's got the most population right now? Looks like it is purple actually. 145, followed by red, green, and blue is so far doing the worst. Oh, rip. This town over here is actually trying to go on the offense against red. I can't wait to see them just get demolished with all their like awful traits. They're all so slow. Okay, that guy survived for a second. And then we just got this guy, rip. Okay, blue just claimed some new land up to almost 150. So I think we might be seeing a blue comeback. Yeah, blue is just kind of going on a rampage right now. There's another one down. I think they're trying, yeah, up to 175. I think they were trying to take this one up here. I'm sure they'll get that. And then red, for whatever reason, just isn't really doing anything. I think they actually lost a colony because they did have 2, right?
Do better.
Okay, purple is about the same, but up to 170, so they're still not doing too bad in population. And then green's not doing terrible, but they've only taken 1 town so far. They don't seem like they're the most aggressive empire, at least compared to blue. Yeah, I mostly just want to watch blue because they're just going crazy. Up to 266 population. They've taken over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 towns already, and they just keep going after Shem Imperium next. Should be an easy take for them. It's funny, I think Ofokaif, this one right here, I think all their people straight up just died off. They didn't even get attacked. They've just been slowly dying off because they just have such terrible traits. I kind of feel bad for their king. Let's actually give him like a few a few friends here. Okay, here we go. Green just took their 4th city. Why aren't you guys defending this? Is this colony about to just get taken over by 2 people? Okay, purple, let's go. They're up to 5 towns, about to take their 6th. So they could actually catch up with blue. Blue's up to like 500 right now. Purple up to 417. And then I don't know what green and red are doing. They really just need to get their crap together. And then let's actually look at the cultures real quick. So blue and purple are in the lead as usual. Mostly just looking for, oh, they have boats. Wow, how useful. Mostly just looking for better materials if they've gotten past iron. All right, well, I mean, red got silver again. I guess that's cool. Double the silver. Green, yeah, I think they're pretty much the same. Okay, I think this is where red's problems are coming from. This town, Great Sobud, somehow got up to like 150, and they also took over one of red's cities. But to be fair, I mean, this is a good boost in population if they can capture this. That'll get them up to like 425. So we'll see, there's just like a tiny little squad in here. Red's up to almost 500 population, and they're actually starting to cross paths with blue here already. Mama mia, blue has so much land. And, oh, they're starting to go after green. It's gotta suck to live in one of these little towns and just be in the center of all of this. All right, we got purple about to take another town over. Can they take this over if the towers are still here? I guess they can. Okay, I thought they had to destroy the towers, but I guess not. Yeah, I don't super see red winning this, but we'll see. It kind of just depends. Purple and blue are definitely like good rivals for each other. Purple's up to like 1400. Blue's only like a little bit farther ahead than them, and about to conquer another town. So at this point, we only have 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 towns for them to conquer. Okay, purple actually overtook blue. They're up to 1700. Blue's down to 1550. I think blue is kind of fighting 2 different fronts right now. Green is kind of going pretty hard after them, and red as well. Seems like they're trying to move in on blue here. Alabama's coming under capture by purple. 20, how did they not take that? And then this one as well, Vuo. All right, there it goes, 80, 90, 100%. And then this one, yeah, that one just fell as well. Okay, blue has taken the lead again, up to 2100. Purple's down to 1850. Dang, and green is just in the center of all this. They got a ton of purple's armies moving in on them, and then also blue. What's crazy is it's only year 32. This war has only been going on for 32 years, and like so much has happened. Honestly, really curious to see how this plays out, because blue or purple could pull ahead. I mean, they're both like kind of neck and neck. Just depends on like who can take over green faster than the other. We got another green town about to fall to purple. Yep, that one's down. But then blue, I think, is also taking one. Yeah, I think it was this one they just took. Oh, and purple just got another one. Then we got red trying to make a little bit of a push here. How sweet. I think this is their last army here. This 30 right here. They might have like a tiny little squad. Oh, they do have one up here. So they're actually taking this colony over. Here comes purple though. We'll see how this goes. I really can't tell what's going on. Okay, yeah. Red definitely pulled ahead in that fight. Yeah, the barriers between blue and purple have kind of been broken. So now they're just straight up attacking each other. You got purple taking a colony down here. Blue is making a big push down here or over here in the east. So we'll see how this goes. It seems like purple doesn't really have too good of defenses over in this area, so I feel like they're kind of screwed. Oh dang, purple has really pulled ahead, up to 3100. Meanwhile, blue's down to 2300. So things aren't looking too good. Blue still does have like a ton army though. I'm curious to see how much they have total. Yeah, they got 450 army. Purple, on the other hand, well, they got a lot more. Red somehow continues to hold on. I don't know how. They keep like reclaiming cities somehow, but that might be about to end. I think this is their last like real army here. Green has been hanging on a little bit longer than I feel like they should have. Nice, but I think that's about to change as well. Purple's going pretty hard after them. It's the same situation really, where purple and blue are both kind of like pushing them into this corner here. Okay, and I think this is the end of red. Getting conquered by one person. How embarrassing. And yep, red is officially out. Blue is catching up though. They're up to almost 2,900. Purple has gained a little bit more, but not too much. So up to 3,300. So really, it still is anyone's game, I think. Especially with how like quickly they can take and lose towns. The population just fluctuates so much. Okay, we got a huge push from blue in the middle. They just really want this statue city. Though purple is sending their army around the mountains. Where are you guys going? So I don't know. I don't feel like this little squad's gonna be able to hold off this like ginormous army. They also have some pretty good weapons too. I think I saw some silver. Yeah, there's definitely silver in there. Not that guy, but this guy, yeah, bunch of silver stuff. I still have not seen any adamantine yet, which I guess we should look at the cultures and see if any of them even have it. I don't even know if they do. Yeah, way more army coming up. So they're definitely going to take the city. Okay, we just passed year 60. Blue is up to almost 4,000 population. They've really pulled ahead. Meanwhile, purple is down to 2,500 and green is down to like 500. Oh, 600. Yeah, this is not good. Purple is really getting backed into a corner here. They're always fighting over this one town. The one with all the statues. It's kind of funny, but they've just been trading for the last like 10 years. We'll see. Okay, blue's taking it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it. Yeah, looks like they've secured that city for good. They just continue to push down, and purple is really lacking like army numbers at this point. They're down to 273. Oh, I'm like scared to look at what blues is. I know it's gonna be so much. 1,160. It's also interesting to see this town used to be just a bunch of tents. I think it was this one. Yeah, it was definitely this one, and it's just cool to see that they've all been upgraded, I guess. There's a real possibility that green could survive longer than purple. That would be insane. They're both pretty much the same population. We got 520 and 760. I think purple's down to like 2 towns left. You got this one, which just fell, and then this is their last one here, Shuwama. Yeah, I think they're actually gonna get captured first. 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 90, and that's it. Yeah, so green did end up outliving them. It's so funny. They're down to their last colony here. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Okay, and 100. So green is officially out and blue wins. Honestly, I'm just like so surprised by that. Purple was like destroying blue for so long, but blue just had like a huge comeback kind of out of nowhere. So, I mean, good for them.